Sure.
Thank you so much for your concert.
Thank you.
It was really inspiring.
Thank you.
A lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, Lea, you told me this afternoon that you met for residencies where you would write the music for this band, for this concert, for your albums. And my question is, how does your collective songwriting process actually look like?
It's quite different. Sometimes we start with sketches one of us brings in, Gauthier brings in, or Julien, or we just start to jam and track and see if there's something interesting in it. And then we go from there, develop it and bring it further. And then at some point we punch in some lyrics, and then it transforms eventually again. And then at some point it stays the same picture. It's like we take our time, I guess.
So, when I understand correctly, many of your songs, so the first thing you have is like a jam session, and then you record them, and if you like something, you go back and you see, okay, what did we there? Is this something we can further develop?
Not only.
Not only and not. I mean, we did that at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And then we would bring some ideas, like sometimes like a song, even like a proper song with like a verse and a chorus. But then we would always stretch it together, take all of the ideas out of it, and maybe just try to take the essence out of an idea and then make a song out of it, and then work like this, like as a production process, but all together, kind of.
But also you use a lot of different sounds. Like you have different sounds with your effects, and
Yes.
also you. Does that happen while the whole process? No.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. We try to use these tools of effects and sounds after we have the essence of the songs.
Okay. Yes.
We try to, because it can also too much of these effects can also hide the forest sometimes, you know.
Yes.
A
Yes.
bad idea can be well hidden with a lot of effects, and we try to dig as much as we can into the process.
Yeah, I think we try to put on the right clothes on the skeleton of the song. It's like
Yeah,
somehow.
I understand. You also, for me, you had a lot of colors. I was sitting there, and then I was in the color purple, and then I was really light blue. And this is also because of a lot influences I heard. I heard punk and pop, and then R&B, and then the song Princess reminded me a lot of Kraftwerk.
Oh, he's coming!
Hopla!
Ah, hello.
Here comes the fourth one.
Hi. Should I start the question again? No. No. Okay.
He will
I was
fit in.
I was just talking about a lot of influences I heard: punk, soul, pop, Kraftwerk, German songs. How do you do that? That it didn't bother me that I heard so many colors. How do you do that? That it works so well together.
It's a good question. I don't know how we do it, but I mean, I know for sure that we all love a lot of different things, and we share it all the time. We always bring new things, like, hey, you should check this out, blah blah blah. I like that, blah blah blah, and I guess in the writing process, we never put limit. Like it was always for us, like, oh, let's just try something, and then, oh, this is a vibe, let's just go for it. And always trying, I would say always being confident that it's gonna sound like our band somehow. I mean, in a way, we always, I think we find a way somehow to sound like us at the end, even if it comes from something totally different. But yeah.
Can you maybe tell, like, someone who always comes up with the punk, or always comes up with this kind of, I wanna do like really nice bass lines every day, like yeah. So no. Now I'm confused.
No, I don't know.
Vas-y, vas-y.
Qui c'est qui a
Par exemple.
Ouais, par exemple, ouais.
The punk way, I think, is from everybody.
Okay,
We have all in us a little punk man.
that's good.
They made me discover I
moving
have
in
one,
our
actually.
body. And
Yeah.
um,
Also,
yeah.
for the question before, I think all these influences we tried in the recording process and the composing not to care so much about what is the style of the
Yes.
music we do. That is a discussion we had a lot of time all together about, like, is this belonging to this style of music, or this aesthetic question is always. I think this is the cool thing of this band when we created music. It's that we didn't really think about the aesthetic as a problem.
And I think this is why it works so well.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool then.
that's nice. Yes.
You said it. You said these different colors, and you also mentioned on stage during an announcement that there is a lot of eclecticism tonight. Also tonight, I mean, the very first band was somehow they were playing contemporary improv on traditional melodies, and then we had someone doing moonwalk and raps on stage, and then you came. But what is the common ground you share with the two other bands that were on stage tonight?
Wow.
Love of music first, probably.
Of course.
But
But I think for me, it's like, I mean, it's like if I'm being asked if I'm a jazz singer, because that's obviously my education and I love jazz and I do sing more in a traditional way. But actually, I don't care. Because I think for me, jazz is like, it's a mindset. It's a way to work with material. It's like taking something in your mouth or in your fingers, chewing it, like punching together, transforming and then putting it out. For me, it's really this way of working and this freedom of creating, which is the common ground in everything we heard. It's, for me, it's also the common ground with the very traditional jazz music. It's like playing around with something and creating your own with it, your own output. For me, that's really the jazz sense. So.
And the little punk you all have in you also fits in this picture?
Well, yeah.
We force it in.
Sorry?
We force it in.
I mean, it's actually punk. What is it? It's an attitude. It's an
Yes.
energy. And if you listen to Coltrane, you hear a huge fucking attitude. It's like, and there's an energy. Oh, I was not supposed to swear on
This is
TV.
the punk. No?
Meep, meep. So yeah, it's really like there is so much There was so much movement at that time. There is another movement now. We're in different situations, but in the end, we all transform somehow what we live into the music, and I think it all comes down to energy and.
And the energy was there.
Yeah, I think let's take this as a
Yeah.
final word of the broadcast today. So thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
Thank you.
coming to the interview.